Hi guys, welcome to our 30 Days of Minimalism and Mom Life Tips, Day 22. Today we have another 5-minute decluttering project for you. This one will not take long, I promise. It is your games closet. So is this the closet of fun and games for your family? Or is this more like the closet of disaster and nightmares and little pieces falling all over the place down to the bottom where they are never found again? Which one is it at your house? Yes, games. So many pieces, so many boxes. Maybe they're not even in the boxes. So many little bits. It's time to deal with this. Now, the very first thing we're going to do for this revamp is take out any games that are sort of irretrievably lost and broken, by which I mean they've lost enough pieces that no one in your family wants to play with them, or at least none of the same members of the family want to play with them. Perhaps your kids would like to have all the pieces for an imaginary kingdom, but they're not actually playing that game. So is it a puzzle? It's lost one piece and no one wants to play it? Admit it. It's okay. Is it Monopoly and you've lost half the playing pieces, most of your money? If you don't actually want to play with it, let's admit it and move on. Get it out. So first step, take out everything that you say, oh yeah, we took this out and got really frustrated. It didn't have enough. Make a stack over there. And then have another stack of stuff that has all the pieces or has enough that you don't mind playing with it still, if you don't mind less than perfect games. Okay, so you've got your two stacks. Now we're going to further subdivide the all pieces included stack. So for this one, I want you to look at what your family actually likes to play. Yes, I said actually likes to play. Not what you think they should play with, and certainly not the board game you got last Christmas and you haven't played with for several months. What do you actually like to play with? What do your children actually like to play with? Depending on how game-oriented your family is, your leftover stack after this round of winnowing will either be very small or very tall. An intentional rhyme here. So no shame, no guilt. This is about your family culture and what is truly happening right now. Would you pull out that game this week and play it? Or do you need to just admit we are not a games family? Maybe you're a card game family, not a board game family, vice versa. Maybe you're a really weird outlandish game that are not board games, not card games. Maybe you don't like any kinds of games, period, at all. Maybe there's only one. Maybe you could have a floor-to-ceiling game closet and never get tired of it. It's all good. It's just a question of matching what you have with your family. And you know what? If you don't want to chuck everything that you haven't played with, that's okay. You just need to give yourself a deadline. In this next week, I'm going to pull that game out, a game every day. We're going to sit down and try to play it. And if we say we don't like it, we will pull out another game and play it. We have to spend at least 15 minutes playing the game. If we don't even want to spend 15 minutes, out it goes, and we restart the timer on another game. You can give yourself a few days to go through what you've got left and see if you actually like it. That's fine. But no more of this, well, we should get around to it sometime. Okay, you've had lots of time. You've chosen not to because there were other things that were more important or were more fun to you, or other games that were truly your family's favorites. There's no issue with not liking the game that someone gave you, not liking something that sounded really neat on Amazon. It's okay. Just keep what you love. Okay, so now, the last thing we need to do, remember first we got rid of anything that was too broken. The second thing is we only kept what you guys actually like to play with. Third thing we do is just, neaten up the corners, so to speak. Actually, a little more literally than that. You might want to subdivide this a little bit. Are these the teen games or the little kid games? Some of them are not appropriate for every member of your family, okay? We have a Killer Bunnies game. You have to read and you have to understand humor for that one. It's not for the little ones. Maybe it has too many small game pieces. And then you might have a set of games that are like only for the 5 and under crowd and no one older can stand them. So subdivide your games a little bit in the closet if you've got that many sections, so that everyone knows, the little kids know this is their section. They don't have to ask permission. They can go right there, and they are not tearing up your Monopoly money or something like that. And, have the ones you want to keep nice looking in a separate area, maybe on a higher shelf. And then just, stack them in nicely, straighten the corners, make sure there's enough space between them that you can access them. That part, I'll leave up to you. You don't really need help figuring out how to organize it. You just need to know it is okay to get rid of stuff. Because really, that's the issue. Admitting that we didn't play with something and we don't want to play with something, and we would roll our eyes if you said we had to sit down and play that game tonight. So admit that to yourself. Get out of the house, out of the game closet, everything that you are not playing with and that is too annoying to play with. And you know what? If you need to put something on your shopping list because everyone really loves that game, but it's lost too many, pieces like in Trouble, great. Pop it on your list. Next time you get out, they will be thrilled at having a new game that is full and complete. Trust me. So I will see you back here tomorrow for another 5-minute decluttering project. And that is it for today. Have a great day, guys.